Kyrie 7. I have to do the air horn because it's my first time having a Kyrie 7 in my hand. The box is fairly straightforward. Not a lot of fancy images all over it like the previous boxes. It's just a black and red box. I wonder. Ha 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 ha. Not a lot of stuff on the outside, but on the inside, that speaks towards, and even the, wow, this is kind of weird. Oh, this is the Sisterhood shoe. Okay, it's the Sisterhood shoe. And unlike a lot of shoes that we see, you do have a QC stamp right here on the inside of this box. I think the inside of the box doesn't have anything to do with the Sisterhood basketball thing, but I am positive that this paper does. Zoom Turbo. I'm obviously looking for all of the Qs that we typically find, the Elizabeth and 44 and a half. 44 and a half. Why 44 and a half? I'm trying to think, man. That outsole is bananas. Oh, you know what? The outsole, all right, there is the Elizabeth on the front, right there. And then I'm sure you have the Azuri. His daughter, I think Elizabeth is the mom. I'm pretty sure Azuri is going to be on the shoe over here. His legacy is going to live on forever. He goes around the heel of the shoe, back here at the back on the rubber part that's kind of jutting out. This reminds me of Hubbard, that design. So if somebody, usually when we get shoes and we doing these reviews and stuff like that, sneaker culture, we always say that a shoe looks like Nike. In this instance, I'm saying the shoe looks like an Under Armour shoe. I want you guys to look at the paper here and see if you can see those different things. It looks like women that are performing different athletic events, jumping, walking, running, and there are flowers going through the paper. I have to think that is specific to the Sisterhood pack. All right, and we know that there was a Jordan 1 Sisterhood. Comes with a secondary set of shoestrings. The initial shoestrings that are already in the shoe are black. Comes with a set of blue. There's a lot of detail on this shoe, so let's try to get to it. I'm gonna hold this for a second. It looks like this dude has got phrenology stuff on the inside of the design for the box, where you see the brain and the head, and then there's sketches of Kyrie down at the bottom, and then Kyrie 7. There's a lot going on inside of this box. You could probably do an entire episode on the inside of the Kyrie box, which looks like straight up graffiti. You see the boom box up there at the corner? It's just a lot going on the interior of the box. Kyrie 7. HO20. HO20? I don't know what HO20. I don't know what HO20 means. I will look at the stamp over here. And it's got bugs right here. It's got the all-seeing eye. You got the swoosh, Kyrie 7, the basket, the hoop. You got diodes and like different parts of, as a matter of fact, I want to see if the inside of this tag, there's a tag design that's on the inside of this that looks like it's part of a jersey or on a pair of pants. I'm just trying to see if that's on the inside of the shoe. Kyrie 7, articulated zoom, composite textile, computational traction. Now, on the inside of the shoe, you guys see that? That computational traction, here is an interesting fact. I still want to make sure. I saw Elizabeth on one of the shoes. I'm just trying to remember where I just saw that. Now I seem to have forgotten where the heck it was. I guess I'll find it in a second. But what I want to talk about in that traction part, real quick, All seeing eye here, all seeing eye on the back. The back of the shoe changes from different, models. So different designs, the back of the shoe changes. The computational traction. So research and design at Nike, if you look at the outsole and then you see how it comes up along this kind of a rig for when Kyrie cuts. If you guys watch when Kyrie cuts and he does crossovers and stuff like that, his foot rolls all the way to the inside of the shoe. So what Nike is attempting to do here is to give him traction on the inside of the shoe. So when he cuts and his foot drags, then he can stop and change directions quickly. So that's what the computational traction is. And there are also small all-seeing eyes that are designed into the side of the shoe. I wonder what's on this other one. The same thing. Now, I can't remember where I saw Elizabeth just now. And I'm going to be sitting up here going out of my mind until I find that thing again. Ah, there it is. It's in the blue. So this blue molding, this TPU that comes up for stability at the forefoot. Azuri is in the blue on this part, and Elizabeth is in the blue on this section. I know I'm looking for humble and hungry. You have all-seeing eyes all over this shoe, everywhere. Kyrie Irving. And typically there's a humble and hungry on the shoe. I don't see it as of yet, and I'm probably going to miss it. Real quick detail. They got rid of the fly trap that was on the shoe, and they went to these two kind of TPU pulls. Those TPUs go all the way into where the strobel is. So you get a really good lockdown going through these two pieces of what kind of look like the old fly trap material. So I know this is a long video, man. I apologize, and I'm staying on this way too long. The stamp 10/06/2006, 10/06/2006. Dates of production 05/27/22. 08/03/20, 08/03. So that may be 08/10. So I said it was 10/06, but it looks like 10/08. The stamp is not very clear, but now that I look at it, it is 08. So 08/10/20, 08/10/20, 08/03/20. It's perfect. That's only 7 days away. Nothing on the back of the tongue. It's going to be really interesting. This is a fused kind of this mesh. They've removed the suede from the shoe, but I'm looking at this and I'm pretty sure this is going to be a place where suede is going to end up back on the shoe because there is leather back at the heel. There is leather back there. But you got an all-seeing eye right here at the vamp, basically. There's a lot on this shoe. I'm positive I'm missing things. I don't see the humble and hungry. I do, like I said, see his legacy is going to live on forever. Who that is in regard to, I'm pretty sure it's his dad. I guess. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's Kobe. I don't know. I don't want to say anything that people take me at, at my word that that's correct. It may not be correct. I'm still uncertain of the 44.5 that's back here at the heel. I don't know what that is. And I have not read the label to you guys yet. All of that talking, and I haven't read the label. Good thing is, the price was not bumped up on the shoe. It's still $130. I still think that's too much, and I think it should be about $110 or $120. But, it is what it is. We all have to deal with that. The 44.5 is the European size. It's the European size here at the heel. Why did they put the European size on the outsole? I have no idea. I do understand the fact that Asia-Europe basketball is growing as a sport, and it would be smart for Nike to either put, the European size or the Asian centimeters or whatever you're going to use in that regard, because every Kyrie model is still in the store right now. And that got me off topic, and I forgot to read the tag. Kyrie 7, the color is Hyper Royal, and black. This is a 10.5. The style code is CQ9326-400. Once again, the SRP is $130. It's a lot going on with the Sisterhood. The paper included, and that seems to be where you get the different details. I talked about this long enough. And you guys are like, I'm done with this video. Bye, bro. I don't blame you. I'm done with this video too. I'll see you guys on the next one. And can't wait to get another shoe so I can do a comparison with this and the other one. I'm not keeping one of these myself. I don't hoop like that anymore. I used to. You couldn't keep me out of the gyms on Sunday nights, man, and Thursday nights. Now, I don't even run the basketball site. Says a whole lot about basketball, doesn't it? I still watch it though. Still watch it. Still love the game. Watch the draft and all of that. That's it. Let's close the box on that. See you guys on the next one.